Hi guys everyone. In SQL, we'll learn one function today. The function name it is called coalesce function. Coalesce. What is the function? That is a coalesce function. What is this coalesce function? Let us see that. Okay, what is that coalesce function? So the first I will open the Chrome. Just I will search here. Listen. We'll open the Chrome and then we will search what is that coalesce. Coalesce. What is that coalesce? Coalesce in what is that SQL. So let us see that what is that coalesce function in SQL. So just let me open that. Now the coalesce function. Okay, the coalesce function. What is the coalesce function? The coalesce function takes two or more than compatibility arguments. Okay, whenever we use the coalesce function, what it will do, it will take two or more arguments they are specified. Okay, and what is that, it returns true. What is that, it returns the first arguments. Okay, it returns the first argument that it is not null. Okay, if it is a not null, then it is returning the first argument. Okay, so let us see that some example of that. What is that? That is a coalesce function. So what is the syntax we have? The syntax of coalesce function, it is a what is that coalesce one. There's the expression. It's a keep on going. You can pass the n number of expressions, okay, in the coalesce function. So let us see that coalesce function here. Okay, what is that? We have a syntax syntax syntax. So let us see that syntax of the coalesce function. What is the syntax? This is a syntax. So what is it? Let us discuss few example. Now it's generally I'm telling that whenever we use a coalesce function, if the first argument, if the first first argument argument, if the first argument, okay, if the first argument is null, then it returns REQRNS. It returns the second, that is a second argument. It returns the second. Okay, that's a second argument it will return. If the first argument is null, then it will return the second argument. Suppose if what is that, the second if the second argument is null, if the second argument is null, then it will return RGQ, and it will return the next argument. There is a next argument it will return to us. Okay, so let us see for an example. So let me write select the function name, that is a coalesce. Coalesce function, we told if the first argument is null, what it will do, it will return the second argument. So let me write first. I'll write, okay, the first I'll write it's a null, and I'm writing that is a value value present present. Now the next argument I'll write one more thing, that is a val. Okay, see here, just I'm giving the three arguments I'm giving. If the first argument is null, it will return the second argument we told. Correct people? If the first argument is null, what it will do, it will return the second argument. So let us check that. Okay, see here, whether is it returning? Yes, the first argument is null, so it is returning the second argument to us. Suppose what is that, suppose if the second argument also is null, then what we will do? If the second argument is null, what it will do people? If the second argument also it is a null, then it will return the third argument. Check here whether is it returning the third argument. Yes, it is returning me the third argument. Are you getting that? If the first argument is null, it will return the second argument. If the second argument is null, it will return the third argument. That's a value 1. And let me take one more thing, that is called value 2. This is just, let me take like this. It's a value 2. Okay, if the first argument is null, it will return the second argument. If the second is null, it will return the third. Okay, suppose if the first argument you have the value, suppose you have the first argument, it's a value. So let me take that is a val 1, and I'll take this is a val 2. Right, so let me take it's a val 2. Now then tell me that if there is a 3 also value is there, then what it will do? It will return the first argument or what? So we missed one thing, that is called that code has been terminated. So I should remove one code, that's it. Okay, now let me execute. So let us check these people. Here see, if the value is not null, okay, if the value is a present, it will return the first argument. Suppose the value is null, then it will return second. Are you getting this? That's it, people.